boy, do we have a lot to talk about today. Okay, so I don't usually get into drama. I don't like to get into drama. It's not my business to get into drama. But I've been following a lot of things about cancel culture lately because it's everywhere. All over the place, everyone's canceling everyone. But I've always stayed away from it on this channel. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get involved. Today, I feel like I should. Because today I feel like something has to be said about this. And I don't want it to be like talking about and like, you know the commentary channels that like talk about what's going on. But today I actually genuinely want to just point out that this is bad. Before I say anything, before I say one thing, I don't know the full story. I don't know much. I'm only hearing it from other people, which I'll get the source up in a sec. But I just want to speak from my heart. I don't have a script up. I know I'm looking this way, but I'm just looking at my camera because I have a habit of looking at my camera when it's on. So sorry about that. That's what I'm looking back at. But yeah. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, and those of you who just don't understand what I've said in the title, whatever I name it, we are going to be talking about Dream and Dream stands today. Because they've gotten way out of control. Way out of control. And Dream himself as well. Like, he's actually taken their side, which I need to get into. I've always stayed away from cancel culture, but him doing what he did here, from what I've heard anyway, I don't know the full story, so please fact check me. I will leave my sources in the description. I will actually probably pull it up today in the video. But I'll put screenshots or whatever the hell. Was it Connor Pugs or Jadyn? I think it was like Connor Pugs or Jadyn who was talking about it. But one of them channels, you know? But, so basically, what happened was a Nintendo Facts channel just said like, oh yeah, I don't know how Dream got so much, he's not entertaining. He spewed out his opinion. Yeah, little did he know you're not supposed to have an opinion on the internet because people don't like that very much. People don't realize that every single human being isn't them. They're all completely different. I may have completely different opinions to you. I personally don't watch soccer. But it's not like I hate on people who like soccer. I completely respect the fact that they like soccer. I actually did watch Dream every now and again, and I probably still watch him. But in this specific situation, I'm not very happy with him at all, with what he did. Because, as you would probably know, with cancel culture, this guy insulted Dream, so people are going all after him. Of course. Because that's what they do. Very shitty. Because like, it's okay, like, oh, they didn't be cool with it. They weren't like what I'd say now, like, oh, it's cool, that's your opinion, I'm gonna stay away from this. How about you just stay away from Dream? Because if you don't like Dream, don't watch him. Don't look at his stuff. I don't understand why people like to hate on people. Why do people like watch the stuff only to hate? Or just click into the video and dislike it before the video is even loaded in just because you hate that person. Just stay away from them. If you don't like it, don't watch. It's simple as that. It's basic knowledge. But anyway, I don't understand. I do not agree with what this guy did. It was like Nintendo Facts or Fun Nintendo Facts or something like that. I don't agree with what he said. Not a bit. Because I don't think it's fair for you to go into someone's tweet and insult them. That's not fair. I don't agree with hate at all. But I also don't agree with what happens next. They start sending him death threats. They swarm him. And he comes out and said, I'm absolutely sick and tired of all this hate I'm getting. Just go out, touch some grass, and get a life. Which I agree with. If you're absolutely so obsessed with this stuff, go out, touch some grass. Come down to Kool-Aid, touch some grass. There's loads of it. But, yeah, they're so obsessed, and it's really, really unhealthy. It really is. But, anyway, they kept sending him hate, and they kept doing all this shit. Then he made a hashtag, going back at it, I've always had this idea now. He made a hashtag cancel culture. I've always had this idea because I think it should happen. I think cancel culture should just stop, because cancel culture is really shitty. I really hate cancel culture, how people can be so absolute, just such assholes to people. Like, if you're on the phone, you're texting all this shit, but the minute you meet them face to face, you will not say a thing to them, because you all act tough on the phone, but you're not. How are you, you're safe behind a screen, and it's kind of shitty. And this is not me saying go out and attack the person physically. I'm not saying that. But anyway, all this cancel culture stuff came on. And he still got cancelled, and he just came out and said, this is my final tweet on this situation. I'm still keeping cancel culture up. Thank you for everyone for supporting me and stuff. I'm done with this now because I want to go back to my wholesome content. Fair. But then Dream comes out. Dream answered it. And now you might be thinking, oh, finally, Dream talked sense into the stands. No. He did the shittiest thing I could possibly think of. He encouraged them. He said, now I'm going to say, at least he said, the death threats are shitty. The death threats are, they shouldn't have been said. But he also encouraged them to cancel him and defend him and stuff. I will actually get up the tweets, so you can actually see for yourself, because I might be misjudging a bit. He might have said more things. I'm just getting off the top of my head because I don't have the tweets up here in front of me. But yeah, that's what he said. Which I wholeheartedly disagree with. I think it was really shitty of him to do that, because he's just making the situation worse. And how could you do that? Take some advice from Moist Critical. When he made a video exposing people, and then a bit of his audience, not all of it, I watched the video, I didn't do anything about it, and a bunch of other people, not even half of his audience did this, but a group of people from his audience went out and shat the person he was talking about. And what did he do? What did Dream do now? He encouraged it. What did Charlie do? He made a video giving out, he said, this is completely wrong. You should not be doing it. How about you just shut up and stop? He makes it clear in the start of his videos not to go after the people. And then when he said that, and then other people went after him anyway, he was like, enough is enough, shut up, you know? Meanwhile, Dream's out here encouraging the Sands, and I completely disagree with that. That's why I'm making the video. I wouldn't make the video if it was about cancel culture just in general. But the video is about Dream doing this, which I think it is completely disrespectful. How, I'm going to get it up now. I think, was it Jadyn? So it's an old enough story, yeah. It's 4 months ago. But I'm only finding out recently about it, and I think it's completely shitty. So I'll get the tweets up, and The source is Jadyn. So let's just get this tweet up of Dream. And I feel like this has been forgotten about and it shouldn't have been. I don't know if what I don't think I don't know if it's been sorted out, but I do want to talk about it because I think it should be stopped. And Tommy in it as well. I haven't spoken about it, but Tommy is being cancelled for nothing, and he's gone to therapy now. It's awful. That shouldn't have happened. These people have zero care about anyone else but themselves. They say, oh, we spread so much positivity. You go onto your Twitter account and there's nothing but hate. Let's read out this stuff. And I'm going to screenshot it as well and put it up. This community, this is from Dream and it's up on the screen right now. This community has gone way too far. A bunch of mostly teenagers enjoying watching content creators and making friends with each other. I've never seen anything quite as disgusting. First it was the Twitter account with 0 followers and a Dream profile picture tweeting something weird. Then it was the other Twitter account with 2 followers being toxic. Then it was the weird fan art that I had to seek out to find and has nothing to do with me. I'm rolling though. People are ridiculous. So many people that get upset on my behalf for things they should just ignore. Instead they used to generalize millions of people. I thought that my fans were supposed to be the children. I thought my fans were supposed to be the children. Obviously I don't support death threats or threats at all or any kind of disrespect, and I call it out all the time in my community, which is a lie. He doesn't actually do. He usually just ignores it and leaves cancel culture do it. Which, that's another reason I'm making this video. It's not just talking about this thing that happened 4 months ago. Like, I want to also just say, like, he leaves it happen. It's his fault it happens and he does nothing about it. He can stop it if he wants. He can try and stop it, but he doesn't care. Today, which really fueled me to do it. Today, recently enough, Tommy releases 10mm video, and in it, someone's being really disrespectful to him and kicks him. I don't agree with that. But then people doxed her, exposing her, all her socials and stuff, her address and all that. And sent her death threats. Yeah, and Tommy called it out saying, that's really shitty, stop, it doesn't matter, just shut up. Dream doesn't do that. I never see Dream doing that. Maybe sometimes he does, but most of the time he doesn't, and that's really, really shitty. Let's keep going. Obviously I don't support death threats or threats at all or any kind of disrespect, and I call it out all the time in my community, but people who do those things know that it's wrong and do it anyway. Just tell people to stop murdering. Murder rate drops to 0. Again, shitty. Just like, think. And did he get cancelled for this? I don't know. I don't know. But I really don't agree with this. And that's all of them. But I just want to make the thing, because I want to call out cancel culture. Cancel culture is the shittiest thing. I do not, by any means, want you to go... Like, what I see is arguments back and forth. Any means, if you see this, do not engage, okay? Don't. Do not say a word to these people. Report the account. That's all you have to do, instead of shouting at each other and it's just blowing up and it's like, shut up. Because when you do that, you're becoming as bad as the person you're doing it to. So that's just making arguments and making things worse. So don't do that, please. Have a bit of sense. Just look, scroll past, don't scroll past, just report on the account and leave. Go on. Here's a bright idea, delete Twitter. Twitter is such a shitty place. I only ever use Twitter to look at news from other people. Like if Jacksepticeye will put something up and I'll see that. I'd never go into the comments of a Twitter account, of a Twitter post, because they just get too shitty. They bring me down. Like, it's just, everyone is so toxic and such an asshole to everyone on Twitter. So if you just see the stuff, just don't argue, don't respond, just report it. There's no dislike on Twitter, which is unfortunate, because if you don't like the tweet either, because that will only bring it up in the ranks and stuff, just ignore it, report it, and get on with your day. And if you're thinking of cancelling someone, get a life, get on with your day. It's none of your concern. If someone said, "Oh, I hate Jacksepticeye," I don't go, "Oh, well, Jacksepticeye is so bloody cool, like, he's amazing, and how could you?" And I just say, okay. I don't even say okay, I just scroll past, like, I don't care, it doesn't affect me. Why should it affect me? Just because someone else has a different opinion than me doesn't mean I should care. It's their opinion, I have mine, they have theirs. I like Jacksepticeye, they don't. They might like, I don't know, they might like Logan Paul, I don't. I don't watch KSI, but that doesn't mean I should. Just because I don't like someone. But then it should go the other way. You shouldn't just start shitting on someone just because you don't like them. That's a very shitty thing to do. You also have to realize, like, the content creator has their own feelings. Like, once they're a YouTuber, they're not just a feelingless robot. They're real human beings that do get hurt from the stuff you say. But that's just me. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's about it. I know it's an old situation, but I'm only reading up about it now, and it's shitty and it needs to be talked about. This kind of stuff needs to be talked about. By the way, please don't give me hate. Probably will. I don't know. Actually, I probably won't, because there's not a big community of people. But and I guess this smaller community has more respect. But yeah, that's all from me. I know I'm rambling a lot, but this kind of stuff really does take me to heart, because I really get, like, annoyed with how shitty people can be, how just one-sided they can be. Like, they don't think. Like, think what you say. But that's it from me. Thank you. Sorry. That's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thanks for listening to my shite. But if you liked the video, hit the like button in the face. Subscribe if you new want to see more videos by me. I post weekly gaming videos. But thanks. I'll see all of you in the next video. Good luck, everybody.